Okay, all are welcome to the education sociology new lecture. Can you hear me now? And can you see my screen?
Good evening.
Manohari,
Yeah, ma'am.
are
Good
you
evening.
there? Can
Yes,
you hear my voice and
I can
the
hear.
screen?
Yes, ma'am. I
Good
can see.
evening. Okay, okay, okay. Um, Today I'm going to talk about the Unit 3, Education in Various Contexts. There we can see the introduction part, unit objectives, education and modernization. Industrialization is not modernization. Role of education in modernization. Education and political philosophy. Naturalism in education, idealism in education, pragmatism in education. Idealism in education, pragmatism in education, fascism and education, communism and education, and the 3.4 education and democracy, democracy and education for the masses, aims in democratic educations. These are the subject areas under the unit number 3. 3.5 education and religion, religion in the constitution, religious education and education about religions, major recommendations on religious and moral education. These subject content include I'm going to discuss about this subject content. So the education and culture of a society, socialization as a process of accumulation, reorganization of education, relationship between education and culture, socialization of the child, functions of the educational institutions in the socialization of the child, suggestions for proper socialization of the student. So the unit objectives. Now you can see the unit objectives under the unit number 3. You will be able to discuss the relationship between education and modernization. Assess the role played by political philosophy like naturalism, fascism, idealism, pragmatism, and communism in the field of education. You will be able to explain the relationship and you will be able to evaluate the role played by religion in the field of education. After doing this unit, you will be able to describe relationship. Last part is of the child. So this is the our first topic, that is education and modernization. Okay, it's the process of acquiring what? Can you tell me? What are the main three things can you acquire through the education process? Tarani, there is only one participant, that's you. Never mind, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What are the three parts, main parts of the process of education, acquiring? What are the three things
Yeah.
that you can acquire from the education? Skills, attitude.
Knowledge.
Okay, knowledge.
Yeah.
Skill,
Knowledge.
skills,
Skills.
attitude.
Okay.
Yes. You can memorize it very easy. Mahatma Gandhi expressed that teachers should nourish the head, heart, and hand of the child. Through the head, he refer the cognitive part, that is knowledge. From the heart section, he talk about the affective domain, that is attitude part. Hand part, teachers should develop the skills through the student, that is psychomotor domain. So education is the process of acquiring knowledge, skills, attitudes through various formal and informal methods. It's a lifelong process that enables individuals to develop their intellectual, social, emotional capacities. Okay, it's a lifelong process. It develops the intellectual, social, emotional capacities, preparing them for personal fulfillment or professional success, and it help for the to be a active citizenship. Okay. Modernization. What do you mean modernization, Manohari? You can start.
Something developed with the modern technology.
Yes, very good answer. Modernization, on the other hand, refers to the process of adopting modern technology, modern methods, and values in various aspects in society. What are the various aspects of society, such as politics, economics, infrastructure, and education? Okay, it involves a shift from traditional or outdated practices to more contemporary approaches that align with the advancement of the time. So, in simple manner, that's the technological development in a various aspects of society: political, economic, social, education. In the context of education and modernization, it implies incorporating innovative teaching methods. Okay, the modernization is essential to the education process. Otherwise, how we produce good citizens to Sri Lankan society or world. So, in the context of education and modernization, it implies innovative teaching methods, teaching educational technology. A lot of education technological instruments engage with the teaching learning process now. You know, a smart board, smart classroom with using tabs, projectors likewise. So, uh, so educational technology is a very important part of the modernization of education. This includes integrating information and communication technology into classroom, promoting digital literacy, and fostering critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, and collaborative skills among students. Modernization in education also emphasize the need to adapt education system to meet the changing needs of societies and economics. This may involve revising outdated educational policies, ensuring equal access to education for all individuals, regardless of their background, and aligning educational goals with the demanding of global job market. Overall, education and modernization are interconnected concepts, with the modernization driving changes in education to equip individuals with the knowledge, skills, and competencies required to uh, thrive in contemporary society. Okay. Now there's the slide according to the education read it loudly, Manohari. It's
Ma'am, I
difficult
couldn't
to
get
you.
you.
Please
All
inform
right.
me. I can proceed the lecture.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, yeah, you can read loud this education and modernization slide. It's difficult to read it. I can proceed the lecture because only one participant today for the lecture. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Do I want to
Can you
read?
repeat? Oh,
Do I want to read that? You want to hear me?
okay.
Or how?
Doesn't matter. There is okay. Read it. Yes, I can hear you. There is a internet connection.
Yeah, ma'am. The thing is, sometimes I can hear you a bit dragging.
area, that's why I unable to allow this. So okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear
Yeah.
me, Manohari?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear
Manohari?
you now. Yeah, ma'am. I can
Okay,
hear you now.
yes, but I cannot share the screen
Maybe. Yeah.
because host disabled. Okay, please wait.
Okay, ma'am.
Tarani, can you hear me? Tarani?
Yeah, ma'am. Can hear now?
Okay. It's difficult to share the screen and
Mm-hmm.
it take time.
Okay, ma'am. That's okay.
Can you give me your WhatsApp number? Okay. Then
All right.
I call. Okay, okay. Now I can.
Okay, ma'am. Right.
Okay, but can you give me your number because again it will interrupt us.
Mm-hmm.
You can continue the lecture with the
Okay.
presentation.
Right. Ma'am, I
Okay,
can give
your
my number.
okay. Please give me
Not 716
not 716
20
20
87
87. Now
96.
okay. 96 6 again.
Yeah. Not 716 20
Not
8
716
20
8 20 8796.
8796. Yeah.
Is that your WhatsApp number?
My both numbers are
It's
same.
it's
Normal and
that
the
your WhatsApp number?
yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Tara. Please wait. Tharani. FX. Okay. Tharani. Yes. Wait a minute.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I send it to your WhatsApp number.
Okay, ma'am.
Uh, okay. Now we continue the lecture. Okay, can you see my screen? Education and modernization. Can you
Yes.
see?
Yes, ma'am, I can see now.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me, Tarani? Tarani?
Yeah, ma'am. Can hear now.
Okay. I logged to the meeting through my phone. So
Mm-hmm.
now you have the presentation and we will continue the presentation immediately.
Okay.
Okay. The education and modernization part we discussed. Wait. Can you read that slide loudly?
Yeah, Miss Devmini, I'm just checking my WhatsApp.
Yes.
Still, I did not get your presentation, ma'am.
Oh.
Have you sent it?
Yes, I send it through my computer, not
Mm.
through my phone. I will check it.
Okay, ma'am, no problem.
Mm, Tarani, are you there? Sorry for the inconvenience caused to you because
පොඩ්ඩක් ඉද්ද. එකෙන් ලොග් වෙනවනේ කවුරු හරි AI මා මේ කොහෙට හරි උඩටම වහිනවා.
Okay, Tarani, can you hear me now? Tarani, can you hear me? I think you got my presentation via WhatsApp
Yes.
message.
Yeah,
Uh,
ma'am.
okay, quickly we move to the lecture. I discuss with you about the education and modernization. You
Hmm.
can look the presentation. There is education directly contributes to the process of modernization. It is rightly acknowledged that human resource is the key to national advancement, and a sound human resource is created and developed by education. As a dynamic force of change, education breaks the status quo of the traditional thinking. Education creates a cadre of philosophers, scientists, technocrats, leaders, and administration. Education as a chief instrument sustains, stimulates, and perpetuates interest in the minds of people in the change and growth process. Education can help in achievement of emotional national integration, which is basis of establishing unity among people and for development of national, social, cultural, economic and political and scientific aspects. According to William E. Booth, the revolutionary change leading to transformation of a traditional or pre-modern society into the type of technology and associates education in various contexts. Self social organization that uh, characterize the advanced, economically prosperous, and relatively politically stable nations of the Western world. Nearly one third of countries of the world have been branded as a developed. The next part is the modernization versus the westernization. Can you read the slide quickly?
Uh, yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, that some people consider, is that?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Some people consider Western way of life as an indicator of modernization. In order to be modernization, they blindly follow the Western way of life, language, and pattern of dress. Thus, they become a carbon copy of the West. If we scientifically analyze the problem, we will find the modernization is on way connected with westernization. There are certain arguments in favor of this view. First, it is not wise to say that the Western civilization can work as a modern for all the countries of the world.
Okay. Um, you read the slide modernization versus westernization. Actually, modernization and westernization are two concepts. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, can hear.
Yes. Yeah, that are often used interchangeably, but they have distinct meaning. Modernization refers to the process of adopting modern practices, technologies, values in various aspects of society, such as economy, governance, education, social norms, and infrastructure. It involves the transformation of traditional societies to adapt to the changes brought about by urbanization, globalization, industrialization. Modernization can be driven by both internal factors such as technological advancement, social progress, as well as the external influences such as cultural exchange and the colonization. On the other hand, westernization specifically refers to the adoption of imitation of Western cultural, social, and political practices, often associated with the Western world, primarily Europe and North America. It involves the influence and spread of Western ideas, ideologies, values, and institutions to non-Western societies. Westernization can manifest in various forms, including adoption of Western clothing, language, education system, legal frameworks, democratic principles, likewise. While modernization and westernization can overlap to some extent, it is important to note that modernization is a broader concept that encompasses various cultural influences, including those from non-Western sources. Modernization can occur in different societies without necessarily leading to the complete adoption of Western cultural traits. Additionally, Western uh, Westernization can be seen as a subset of modernization where specific Western elements are selectively incorporated into a society existing structures. Now the wait a minute. Uh, Now we move to quickly the other part of the lecture, that is role of education in modernization. Okay, what is explosion of knowledge? What is explosion of knowledge?
That means expanding, kind of.
Yeah, expanding the knowledge. Yeah, it's correct. So the explosion of knowledge, rapid social change, need for rapid advancement, modernization and educational progress. Those are the role of education in modernization. Okay, the explosion of knowledge refers to the rapid and rapid and growth of information, understanding, and discovers in various field of study and the discipline. It reflects the significant increase in the volume and accessibility of knowledge that has occurred in recent history. The explosion of knowledge can be attributed some several factors, that is technological advancement, scientific research, and discovers, uh, interdisciplinary collaboration, that is increasing the researchers from different fields are collaborating and access and information sharing online data platforms. They are sharing research findings and democratize access to any information. So the explosion of knowledge has both positive and challenging implications. On the positive side, It enables advancement in science, technology, improving understanding of the world, and enhance our quality of education life. However, it also presents challenges such as information overload, the need of effective information filtering and verification, and ensuring that knowledge is accessible to all. So, the rapid social change. May can you tell me what do you mean the rapid social change? What is rapid? Are you there, Tarani?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm here.
Yeah. Simply,
Um,
can you explain what is rapid social change?
that means the sudden up and downs in the society. If I say the example, some uh, change in the dollar rates and some war
Yeah.
situations because of that, uh, some lack of some foods or whatever the things can affect to the
Yes.
society kind of things.
Yes, you take the examples according to the economic crisis in
Hmm.
present Sri Lanka.
Hmm.
Actually, rapid social change refers to swift and significant transformation.
Hmm.
We can see the significant transformation of social structures.
Hmm.
Not only social structures,
Mhm.
institutions, behaviors within within a short time period. It involves the transition to new ways of thinking and living. Departure from the established or old patterns and the transition to new ways to living and thinking. So there are many various factors for the rapid social change can occur. Technological advancement, economic development, cultural and ideological shifts, political and legal changes, main factors to change rapid social change. For the rapid advancement and the modernization of education, the social change and the explosion of knowledge is very essential factor. Okay, now we are moved to the industrialization is not modernization. Okay, read that slide,
Okay, ma'am. Some
Tarani.
people,
Are
yeah,
you
ma'am.
there,
Yes,
Tarani?
yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay, now we are moved to the industrialization is not the
Hmm.
modernization. Okay, okay, wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, Tarani. Can you hear me? Tarani, there.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay, now we move to the next slide. Industrialization is not modernization.
Hmm.
That means industrialization refers to the process of transforming an economy from primarily agrarian and handmade production to one that is nominated by large scale manufacturing and industrial production. It involves the shift from manual labor and cottage industries to mechanized production powered by machinery and fueled by non-human energy sources like coal or electricity. While industrialization is a significant aspect of modernization, it is not with modernization itself. Modernization encompasses a broader set of changes that extend beyond industrialization. It includes social, cultural, political, technological transformation that accompany or follow the industrialization process. Modernization involves advancement in the various spheres of society, such as governance, education, healthcare, and social attitudes, infrastructure, etc. It also encompasses shifts in values, norms, and ways of thinking. While industrialization can be a crucial thing for modernization. So, um, industrialization uh, cannot considered as the modernization. uh, Through this slide we can see this. It's only one component of the overall process. Other factors such as education reforms, urbanization, technological advancement, changes in social institutions are also integral to the modernization. So this slide, you can read the simple idea of that. Now we move to the development of modernization. Read development of modernization. History of modernization state that it was first initiated by West European countries and the USA. The rapid industrialization and their monopoly in the markets of their colonies changed their economy. Okay, these are the things you can read through the presentation. The development of modernization is says unfolds over time, while the specific steps and sequence, some common stages observed in the development of modernization, that is industrialization, urbanization, and the technological advancement, education and literacy, social and political reforms, global integration. That means the modernization is often accompanied by increased integration into the global economy and cultural exchange. Cultural shift. So it's important to note that the Development of modernization is not a linear or uniform process. Different societies may progress through these stages and varying speeds and may encounter unique challenges and opportunities along the way. Uh, the educational and political philosophy. Okay, now we move to quickly education and political philosophy. Um, Philosophy is the study of fundamental problems such as reality, knowledge, values, reason, language, likewise. But the political philosophy can define as philosophical reflection on how best to arrange our collective life. Okay, through this slide. Education philosophy are closely involved the study and exploration of ideas and principles that shape societies and govern human interaction. Some key points highlight the relationship between education and political philosophy, that is foundation of political philosophy in education. We can see the foundation of political philosophy in education and formation of citizen. That means education is often seen as a means to foster active and informed citizenship. And third one is the shaping educational system. That means political philosophy influence the design and structure the educational system. Social and moral education. Political philosophy often addresses questions of ethics, morality, and values in the context of governance and society. Role of education in political transformation. Education can be a catalyst for political transformation and social change. Dialogue and debate. Both education and political philosophy encourage dialogue, debate, and the exploration of diverse perspectives. Overall, education and philosophy are intertwined in shaping individuals' understanding of politics, influencing the values and principles that guide societies, and providing the tools for civic engagement and political transformation. Philosophy and education. Philosophy gives purpose to the educational efforts of individuals, although it depends on education for its success. Philosophy and educational aims. There is the relationship between philosophy, educators, and the other education related people. They make the educational aims and objectives. Before that, they consider the various kind of philosophers' views. So those are Eastern Western philosophers, they have the various ideas, various philosophy regarding the education. So the people who are make the educational aims and objectives, they um, consider the various philosophers' view. Okay, in ancient Sparta, the ideal was that life ought to be lived and the country's honor must be vindicated. Hence, the aim of the Spartan system of education was to prepare citizens to be soldiers and patriots. On the other hand, the Athenian system of education aimed at the cultural development of each individual in conformity with the Athenian philosophy of that time. That is the ancient the explanation of Asian philosophy and the relationship between the education. So the ancient Spartan education, they wanted to prepare citizens as soldiers, as the patriotics. But the Athenian system, the education aimed for the cultural development. So as you know, the Mahatma Gandhi, who is the Eastern philosopher who lived in India. So he convey his ideas, and he conveyed ideas regarding students should be, and the teachers should be develop students cognitive domain, affective domain, and the psychomotor domain. So those things, those philosophy get to our education system to make the education aims. Though you know about the primary education in Sri Lanka, uh, Rousseau is the naturalistic philosopher. He wanted to give the learning experiences through the environment basis. So it's the good learning thing according to him. So those kind of things attached to our primary education syllabus transformation. So the philosophy and is very essential. It's considered as the foundation of education. So when making the educational aims and objectives, philosophy is okay, now we move to the other slide. There's the that much from nature and received hard rebuffs from society. In due course of time, he developed a philosophy which was antisocial, negative, and naturalistic. He said that man's primitive emotions and unsophisticated, impulsive judgments were to conduct than those Tarani, can you hear me? Or are you there? Okay, I think you log out from the Zoom meeting. So I decided to stop the lecture now. Tomorrow I would like good night for all. Thank you.